Welcome back dear students to my YouTube channel and e-learning program of Gokhale Education Society. I am Pardesi AI working as an assistant teacher in Gokhale Education Society's JDC Bitco English Medium High School Nasik Road. Once again I am here with the geography subject of standard 8. In the first video of the lesson land use, we have completed the topics first land use, second types of land use. In it we have seen two types, rural land use and urban land use. Then third topic, transitional areas and suburbs, and the fourth topic, planned cities. Now in this video we are going to learn and discuss the remaining points of the lesson. Dear students, open the textbook and come to the page number 37. On it, see can you tell. Examine the pie charts showing land use in figure 6.1 and answer the following questions. First pie chart shows land use in Japan in 2011 and second pie chart shows land use in India in 2011. In these pie charts, different colors are used to indicate different land use. Yellow color indicates land suitable for agriculture. Red color shows land under permanent agriculture. Green color indicates land under forest. Blue color shows land used for permanent pastures. And orange color indicates land used for other purposes. The title of the figure 6.1 is land used in Japan and India in percentage. See the first question. In which country is the land under forest more? And the answer is Japan is the country where the land under forest is more. Second question. In which country is the land under agriculture more? And the answer is in India the land under agriculture is more. Dear students, read the third question with me. Considering the two questions above, how will you relate the physiography and climate of India and Japan with their respective land uses? Due to plains and monsoon climatic conditions, the population in India is more. Therefore, agriculture land use is prominent in India. Due to mountainous region and more proportion of precipitation, the forest land use is prominent in Japan. Next question. Correlate their land use and development. The land use in India shows comparatively low development. On the other hand, land use in Japan shows high development. Next question. Which land use is found in Japan? Dear students, observe the pie chart land use in Japan. You can easily answer the question. The land use in Japan are land suitable for agriculture, permanent agricultural land, land used for forest or under forest, grassland but its percentage is very low, and land under other uses. Considering the land use in both the countries, make a list of factors affecting the land use. Factors affecting land use in India are: first, rainfall; second, climate; third, fertility of soil; fourth, slope of land; fifth, natural resources, etc. Factors affecting land use in Japan are technical progress, availability of resources, government policies, slope of land, etc. Geographical explanation for the figure 6.1. You may have realized that in different countries, the percentage under various land uses differ. Based on the availability of land, the population of a country, its quality and needs, land use types vary. In Japan, for example, the percentage of land under forests is more and the percentage of land under permanent agriculture is very low. As compared to that in India, the percentage of land under forest is low, while the percentage of land under permanent agriculture is high or more. Our next point is ownership of land and ownership rights. See the point, can you tell? In it, see the first question, what kind of land use is shown in figure 6.2 and figure 6.3. Second question, can you tell in which area the property is located? Dear student, come to the page number 38, observe the figure 6.2, a sample of Satbara, and figure 6.3, property card on page number 39. Observe them carefully. Figure 6.2 shows 7 by 12 extract, that is Satbara in Marathi. Dear student, observe this sample of 7 by 12 extract carefully. Try to read its meaning. Figure 6.3 shows property card. Figure 6.2 indicates land used for agricultural purpose, while figure 6.3 shows land used for residential purpose. Figure 6.2 shows land in rural area, while figure 6.3 shows land used in urban area. 7 by 12 extract. Under land utilization, we have seen how land is put to different uses. The ownership of land could be private or public. Land registration in this context is done under the revenue department of the government. All the information about the registered land can be obtained from the revenue department in the 7 by 12 extract. Let us get some information about this. One can get to know under whose ownership the land is from the 7 by 12 extract. The extract is a record kept by the Public Revenue Department. Serial number 7 and 12 are distinctive sections of the land pertaining to the ownership of land. The 7 by 12 extract is a kind of mirror about the land. This is because just by reading the extract sitting in one place, one can get complete information about that piece of land without actually going there. The register of the revenue department records the details of the ownership rights of the family, status of debts and loans, transfer of ownership and the area under different crops. Village form number 7 and village form number 12 are combined to prepare as 7 by 12 extract. Hence, it have a name 7 by 12 extract. These village forms are available with the talati of every village for land and revenue collection purposes. Dear students, our next point is how is the 7 by 12 extract read? As you know, there are the two types of the occupant class number 1 and occupant class number 2. In occupant class number 1, the land over which ownership rights are available through generations, that is the land of our father or grandfather. This is ancestral property. In occupant class 2, the land given by the government to marginal farmers or landless people. Such land can be sold, leased, pillaged, given as a charity or transfer only with the sanction of the district collector. In the figure 6.2, Bogotadar Varg 1 means occupant class number 1. Dear students, take a screenshot of this image. It will be useful for you in the future too. These are the different ways for the measurements of land used for agricultural purpose. Below that, under assessment, the amount of tax levied on the land is given in rupees or in paise. In other rights, the names of other joint holders are included. This also shows the status of loans taken for agriculture and whether they have been repaid or not. Our next point is property card. Ownership of non-agricultural land is recorded on the property card. This document showing ownership rights and the area of the property is made available from urban land records. It has the following information: city, survey number, plot number, amount of tax, area of the property assessed, right to assess, etc. Our next point is can you tell? Observe the figure 6.4, general land use and its changes in India from 1990 to 2011. First question: which are the land uses of 1990-91 that shows a decline in 2010-11? What could be reasons for this? Total agricultural land use and other non-agricultural land use of 1990-91 shows decline in 2010-11. Increased urbanization could be reason for this. Second question: which type of land use is maximum? What could be the impact of this on India's environment? In India, agricultural land use is the maximum. It indicates that India is an agrarian country and its environment is more natural. Third question: can a decline in the area under agriculture be equated with a food shortage? No, it cannot be. Nowadays, with modern technology, the maximum agricultural food production can be undertaken in limited areas. Our next point is always remember. Dear students, write it in your notebooks and learn it.